Hi, so this video is for anybody that's really looking at building a business and really exploring their purpose. I have been exploring my purpose for some time, and I'm busy interviewing people like Janine, who is building her business. And we're going to just have a chat about your purpose. So the question I'm asking is, what is your purpose?
Oh, okay. So my purpose is to serve women who are stuck, who kind of they're in a world of where they haven't a voice, they feel small, they're not they're not feeling their power, they're not feeling their passion. And I was that person.
Right.
And
Oh, yeah. So is that how you got into sort of exploring your purpose?
yeah, because I know I was a version of me that I didn't like. I through challenges through life, I just didn't like who I was. I was a people pleaser. So I was getting walked over by people. I was giving generously and not really, I was attracting the takers. I felt I didn't have a voice. I'd put my hand up, it'd be flaky, and I always knew in my heart that I need to help people, but I didn't know what that looked like. So I went on this kind of mission through jobs after jobs, teaching people with learning difficulties, serving as CEO of a charity, all different jobs. Oh, maybe that's my purpose, working in a school, working in a college, working for a charity, serving as CEO. But it never felt right. It
Did
never
it
felt right.
not? So how did it not feel right?
I
Describe that.
I I thought, well, this doesn't work. I've been helping people with learning difficulties. At first, it was a
Mm.
temporary kind of, yay, so rewarding, etc. But then it would trail off, and I started thinking, is it me? Maybe I'm never going to be happy. And so I tried something completely different. And
Same.
I, yeah,
Yeah.
I tried again and did it. And I just thought, I'm wearing a mask all day. I'm not happy. I'm not able to be me and show up as me. I have to put this mask on and pretend I'm someone I'm not. And it never felt right. I felt agitated. It didn't feel right. So
Was
I knew
it
I felt
on a
better.
soul level? So I'm playing around with feeling soul satisfied. So
Mhm.
you're saying that you were opening up your heart, you were sharing, and you were coming from a place of service and love. That's what I'm hearing. But on a deeper level, it just wasn't satisfying your soul.
Yeah. And I was a very different person then. I was full of overwhelm, thinking, my head was so full of this isn't right, I don't know what I'm doing. My relationship suffered because I was angry, frustrated. I just wasn't, and probably a nice person to know. I was either needy or like frustrated, I was snappy. There was so much brewing inside of me. I couldn't, with all that going on, I couldn't see what was right in front of me.
Yeah, it seems like a disconnection, and this is what I'm finding as I speak to people. They're doing maybe what they're taught to do or they should do, and they go around doing that, but something feels missing. And I
Yeah,
believe that is really the connection to purpose.
100%.
So
Yeah.
how did you complete it? So how did you find that deeper feeling?
I think it was by accident.
Mhm.
So I got made redundant and I thought I'm never working, and it was a horrible way to leave.
Yeah,
Um
it has been there. It's
yeah,
horrible.
I got treated really badly and I thought I'm never working with someone again. So I
Right.
thought, what do I love doing and who would I love to work with? I love driving and I love teaching. So I thought young people, I love young people. So I became a driving instructor and I've been doing that since 2016. Um, but in the car, that relationship in the car, I came across people with anxiety, who were doubting themselves. And I've always done this. I've always like helped people and tried to reassure them. Anyway, lockdown happened. I couldn't work. And I thought, I'm not wasting this valuable time.
Right. So
I want to put this time to serve me. I came across, honestly, Joe, this coaching video and of how I can transform people's lives from being a coach. And I whacked me in my heart. I cried actually when I watched it.
So
And
you
I just,
connected with it emotionally. It kind of you took some. you opened up your perspective, your mind as to other possibilities, and then you connected with something that meant something to you.
And since then, you know what? I used to wait for my husband to go home because then I'd be happy. I'd get some sugar, something sugary, then I'd be happy. I'd spend loads of money and get in debt, then I'd be happy. But you know what? It's all rubbish because I'm now happy with knowing I have passion and purpose. And that's what wakes me, like I want to be up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to learn, give, share, help women become their power, and find their passion and their purpose. That
Yeah.
is that is it. Yeah.
That is it in a nutshell. Like, you've described it brilliantly. And also what I've seen you doing, obviously we've been connected pretty much for a year now ish, when you came to me for looking at your energy profile and things like that. But what I've seen you do is rise up and through and, create those changes, but also you've followed where the energy is going to transform it. And I think that is actually key, is looking, if you look back at yourself then, I guess you can see what a transformative journey you've been on to where you are now, and then what else is possible as well.
Exactly. I mean, for instance, I'll give you an example. I rang up a woman who I knew runs a group locally, and I thought, I want to get out there. I want to serve the women that are there. And my old self would have been, yeah, I've got this, and I wouldn't have been so strong. And she said, yeah, but can you give us anything we haven't already got? And I said, you know what, I can. And I
Oh,
went into my
yes, you can.
I went into my power and I said how much value I wanted to give women, to create a future that they really want and that they're happy with, that they're happy in here. I went into it all. And she went, oh my God, we need you. Her attitude changed so much. So I've got now serving women on the 30th of September with a workshop all day. And the old me would have I wouldn't have even approached her. I wouldn't have even rung her. So I want women to feel empowered, like that they have got this. This is life's too short. So we've got to grab it with both hands. What
It
we want,
is. And
yeah,
it's this kind of, I mean, there's lots of things people talk about, comfort zone and all of these different things, but how I see it is aspiring to being this particular person and then following through
yeah.
with the action. And you just sit beautifully sort of in your energy, and you're driving it forward, and you're moving through these different things, be them blocks or learning different things. So tell me where people can find you and what you're working on right now.
So I'm on Facebook, Janine Rusted Coaching. I'm on Instagram. I've also got my own website, janinerusted.com.
Brilliant.
I'm working on building a community for women. I have a webinar,
I'm
which is
part of that, so I'm very excited.
so valuable. So that's the last Friday of every month at 4 o'clock. It's called Women Who Want to Change.
Yeah.
And I want to create a network kind of on the Mighty. I don't know if you've heard of Mighty. It's like a network platform, and I want to create a real like community there with everything they need to do with menopause, skincare, whatever it is. And I just want to create a really big thing, but also offering coaching as well. So
Brilliant.
yeah.
To get deep, and really that's the thing, I've definitely been on this journey quite a long time, and I will take the deep dive. But I think the most important thing, and this is why I love finding people that are supportive like you, and that have got that passion to build a network so that people don't have to go on this journey on their own. So yeah, that's just a brief overview. Check Janine out. She's just on such a lovely journey, and it's so lovely to see. And it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, and I will be connecting next week with you on your webinar.
Yeah,
Okay,
lovely. Thank you, Jo, for
that's
having
all
me.
right. Bye for now. Bye.